What's up, YouTube? So as you see, the title of my video is basically speaking on something that I've been just troubled, and I've been talking to everyone about, and this regarding the surgical mask. Okay, so I know that you all are thinking, I'm wearing a mask, I'm protected, it's good for me, and maybe, but I want you all to consider this. I wasn't, and every person who's actually working healthcare and those who've done surgery know that those masks are they're one-time use. You can't keep that same mask on and go to the next patient. No, they have to be disposed of after every patient's use. You're supposed to take the mask and take it off by the strings and throw it away. You don't grab it from here and pop. You're supposed to take it off by the strings because this is all dirty. You're not supposed to keep that. So what you all are doing is taking mask, these surgical, the ones you made, or the surgical mask you've been given, and you're taking them. It's like people in, hey, this is government telling people to do this nonsense. And so I'm where I work, I work for the government, and they were handing out masks. I mean, you can come get, when it gets soiled or visibly soiled, we can give you another one. No, baby, no, because the masks they're designed to wear per day. They're not designed to wear or per service, not or whatever. If you're going to have the mask on and you're going to keep it on, once you go into a contaminated area, the mask needs to come off. The mask needs to come off once you go into a contaminated space. You don't keep the same mask on. It's just like I have a patient and they are sick with whatever, TB or whatever they could have. Whatever kind of infectious disease they have. They could have the flu, whatever. COVID. I can't keep that same mask on and go to the patient that's next door. The mask has to be removed and thrown away. Just as your gloves and your gown. And you all are around here reusing disposable. They're disposable for a reason. I don't understand. They're disposable for a reason. They're not designed to just keep putting back on your hands. You're supposed to wear them once they become soiled, once they've been used for whatever purpose you used them for. You're supposed to throw them away. I'm going to bring up this whole analogy. And so I have a mask, right? I don't have any mask. I'm just bringing this up to you because I'm not doing that stuff. So say like I have a mask, a surgical mask, not one I've made, because even with the ones you've made, it applies the same way. Now I've been wearing this mask all day, all talking to people and whatever, and they said I'm protecting others from me. I've been breathing inside of this mask all day, protecting others. I understand. Protecting them is protecting me. But I take this mask off. At the end of the day, so that when I'm at home, I take the mask off. So I'm going to roll the mask up. I untouch the mask now. I untouch inside and out. Or if I'm at work or whatever I got to do and I got to eat, I got to take the mask off to eat. So guess what? The mask comes off, but I didn't touch all over the mask. Inside and out or whatever, because I'm not going to break the straps. I'm going to reuse the same mask. So I take the mask and I roll it up. Now all the contaminants and all the stuff around didn't touch this mask and all over this mask. So I take it off and stick it in my bag or lay it beside me or whatever. Haven't I just contaminated all this stuff? My hands are now all contaminated. Okay, yeah, you go and wash your hands. Sure, I understand. I went to wash my hands. That's perfectly understandable. You went and washed your hands. But you got to put the mask back on. Now, I want someone to make it make sense. Because my whole thing is, if you're going to put the mask back on after it's been the contaminants, even on the outside, you don't know who did what on the outside the mask. So you're wearing the mask to protect you from others and protect yourself, others from you. But you don't have a clue what's on the outside of the mask. Because just so now you're going to take the mask and you're going to put it back on your face. You're going to take the mask and fix your little thingy. Your hands are all in the front of the mask again. You don't know who done passed something on to the front of this mask. And here you are handling this mask. So I'm trying to figure out how the government, people in the CDC, and they're supposed to be for healthcare and as leaders in healthcare, how do you idiots think that makes sense? And they'll say, well, it's better than nothing. You are actually doing nothing. It's not better than nothing because you just did nothing. What you did was nothing. You didn't help anybody having them take masks on and off. The masks are designed one-time use. They're not designed for multiple uses. They are one-time use masks. You're not supposed to take the mask, take it off, and then put the mask back on. So once you're done using the mask, in whatever manner it's used in at that moment, the mask is to be removed and thrown away. Okay, I know there's a shortage, and you can't afford to throw them away. But the thing is, they're one-time use. So there's no way around that. Okay? They're not multi-use. And y'all can try to take what y'all want to. Because you can't take... I'm going to ask you all this. I'm going to pose this question to you. If you have a nurse and she just came out of the room with a person who had COVID-19, or a person who had dang on freaking pneumonia, a person who had tuberculosis, do you feel comfortable with her coming into your room with that same mask on that she just came out of their room with? I'm going to wait for that. You okay with her walking in your room with the mask on? Or the gloves she just had on handling their stuff? Are you okay with her reusing gloves? Or even putting the gown back on that she had on their room? Are you okay with that? Then you shouldn't be okay any other way, okay? Just because it's not you laying in the hospital bed doesn't make it better. Y'all better get y'all mind right. And this is my constant thing. I begin so upset because so much idiocy is going on. And the government are the leaders of the idiocy. It's just like our leaders are idiots. You guys know that. I understand that everyone can't have a mask, all these masks like that. I understand there's a shortage. I really do understand that. I know this is a shortage. I live here. I see this situation. I see what's happening. I know what's going on. But my thing is, it does not help the situation because you're not stopping anything. If you were actually stopping something, then I would say, because you're not. You're not doing it because they're going to touch these masks, tuck them down in their little purse with all the contaminants on it, and then throw it back on. Could someone make it make sense, please? Look, I'm no expert, but I'm no fool, okay? They can say what they want to say. I need y'all to tell me and make it make sense. All these years in surgical dang on environment, people they've not reused these items. No, the bonnets on your head, the dang on freaking, they even stopped people from wearing the reusable caps. They was trying to wear the cloth ones. And a lot of OR stopped them from wearing them because they were like, they need to be laundered. We can't be sure that you wash it consistent. Wash it every day. It needs to be something that's laundered every day. It needs to be clean. It has to be free of soil. We have to know that it's clean every day. And you didn't take something from Joe Blow over to Susie Q. And that's why they were trying to stop them from using them. They said if you're going to wear it in the OR, you need to cover it with another cap. They're little blue bonnets. Because we can't say that you didn't take something from Joe Blow to Susie Q. So we need to make sure you cover that. And that's what they were mandating in the ORs. So now everybody can walk around reusing gloves and caps and gowns and shit. Because I understand it's a shortage. I do. I completely understand that. But does it make sense? That's not logical. You're not helping any person. You're hurting people with that process. I'm floored. So I just want everyone to think about this whole thing. And please, people, please, use your brains. And the rest of you out here trying to sell masks for $10, $20, y'all need to get right, you devils. Y'all need to get right. This lady was in the store at Walmart. Hold on, everyone. I gotta go turn my rice off. Sorry, I'm making what I have. I got some rice, some salmon, and some salmon. I went to Publix and bought some salmon, and I'm gonna put that in my George Foreman grill and grill that. I was gonna put it in the oven, but I changed my mind. And then I'm making some artichoke. It's gonna be baked artichoke. So I got that going right now. But in the meantime, my rice is done. But back to what I was saying. This lady was in the parking lot at Walmart, and my mother and I were going to the store, right? And so my mother, she went to get a cart so she could use it for her balance, right? Because I've been told you guys, I've been suffering from vertigo, so I can't stand up that long. So I don't stand there with her. I just keep walking because I'm like, I got to get in this store and out before this junk hit me too hard and I can't stand up. And I'm holding on to dang freaking stuff trying to get to the store. Literally, when I start walking, I'm holding on to stuff. Like, I'll start walking, I have to stop and find something to hold on to so in case I go down or I'm about to go down, I can grab some and save myself. So I'm usually walking through the store, like making sure I stay near something, end caps or whatever I can grab and hold on and kind of steady myself up against something. And so I'm doing that like every time I walk in any store. And I haven't been to any stores. Yesterday and today were, Friday. Well, I went Friday to go get some food. I wouldn't even have gone out today. My mom, I'm running out of food. And the problem is I'm running out of food. So I can't stay in the store that long. So the only thing I can do is go in increments. So I go in, I get a few things, and I come back out. And then, for the last couple of days, I've just been going to the store, get a few things, and coming back out and going home. Because that's as long as I can do out, I can't do it. My vertigo is so bad right now. And I know everybody, you look fine. No, my head got this, honey, if I stand up, sometime I can go straight to something. Other times, if I stand up, the dizziness hit me just like that. And then other times I stand up, I'm okay. But I can't stand up too long. I stand up too long, it hits me just like it's hitting me right now. I gotta close my eyes for a second. Anyway, as I was saying, the lady was in the parking lot at the Walmart, right? And my mom was pushing the cart. Back to my story. And she stopped my mother as she was going in the parking lot and asked my mother, "Do you need a mask?" I wasn't there. My mother told me of the whole transaction. And so my mother said, yeah. She says, well, you can't. She said, no. She says, no, I don't need a mask. She says, yeah, you're going to need a mask because come Monday, you won't even be able to go into, okay, it's gone. You won't be able to go into Walmart without a mask on. My mother said, what? She said, you can't go in today. You're supposed to have a mask on going in. And tomorrow it's going to be mandatory. So my mother was thinking, oh, wow. So she thinking she can't go into the store today too, because the lady said, you can't go into the store without a mask on. And tomorrow they ain't going to let no one into the store, period. And my mother wasn't thinking. She said, okay. The lady offered her the mask, and she said, okay, I'll take the mask. She thinking it's free. No. The lady turned right around. This is a surgical mask. And said, well, do you have any money or donation to give, any money for the mask? My mother was looking at her. She was like, no, I got about $2 or $3. She says, okay, that'll be fine. And so my mother came into the store with the mask on. I was like, where you get the mask from? She's like, this lady in the parking lot gave me the mask. Now, she didn't tell me she paid the money for the mask. And so she was trying to talk to me. I said, "Ma, I can't hear what you're saying through that mask." She said, she was trying to talk to me. So when we were leaving out of the store, I kept saying, "Why did she give you a mask?" I said, "No one's walking around here with a mask on. Why you got a mask? Why do you have a mask on?" She said, "Because the lady said that I'm going to have the mask on." And then she looked around. She says, "Don't nobody have a mask on. Nobody but me. Why she only, I'm the only one wearing the mask and stuff like that." I said, "Because probably other people didn't bypass her." She said, "Well, she had a whole stack of masks, surgical masks in her car. And she was out there, I don't know if she had been asking people or whatever, but she stopped me." I said, And then I said, "Well, she just gave you a mask?" She said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, I gave her some money for it." So you know what she said, money. I jumped straight into daughter bear mode. I'm not mama bear, I'm daughter bear mode. So I go over to the lady's car because she pointed out. And I said, "Excuse me, I need to inquire about you. You just sold my mother a mask." "I didn't sell your mother a mask." I said, "Oh yeah, yes you did. You sold my mother a mask." I said, you sold it." I said, "Cause she gave you money for it." "Well, no, it was just a donation." I said, no. I said, "My mother, you sold my mother a mask. You out here hustling in the parking lot." "I'm not hustling in the parking lot." So we go through this thing back and forth. I said, "So you called my mother a liar?" She says, "No, she gave a donation. I usually charge $3 for these masks." I said, "Why are you out here selling these masks? You out here hustling people for money." "I'm not doing that. I'm donating money to the church." I said, "So now you're going to use God's name." And I said, "You talking about you hustling and give?" I said, "What church are you associated with so I can call them and ask them why they got you out here hustling older people for money?" I said, "This don't make no darn sense. I didn't know what church you were associated with." So she's over at my car, and my mother is trying to just tell her, "I'm so sorry." But I said, "Don't tell her you're sorry." I said, "Screw that." I said, "Devil, get away from my car." I said, "Go on, devil. Get away from my car, devil." She would say, "What is wrong with her? Is something wrong with her? Is she high?" I said, "No, you must be high. You think you're going to take money from my mama? Get your little devilish butt away from the car, you little devil. You ain't nothing but the devil." I said, "How you going to use God's name in the dirt parking lot hustling you doing?" "I'm not hustling." I said, "Oh, yes, you are." And I said, "Yes, you are." I said, "You stopped my mother. She didn't ask you for a mask. You stopped her. Asked her, did she need a mask? And then proceeded to ask her for money. You hustling, dude. You hustling." And she was lucky I was being nice because I was about to call her all kinds of names. I'm tell you, I was being respectful because those other names I had in my mind didn't come out my mouth, and she was lucky. So we went back and forth, and she just kept like, "I don't know what's wrong with her." She said, "Here, ma'am, take your money back." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Now get away from my car, devil. Get away from my car." I said, "Close my door." And I took off. I said, "You ought to be ashamed of yourself out here doing stuff and trying to put it in the name of God." I said, "I wish I knew what church you're going to because I'll contact them on your tail. Oh, devil." So anyway, that was how that engagement went. Oh my goodness, you people need to do better. Especially you people who claim y'all in the church are out here hustling people for money. If you're going to help people, you're going to do it without trying to get something from them. That's if you really want to help people, you don't help people and then require them to give you something. That's not what Jesus Christ and say, and God didn't say, "You know what? I'm gonna make y'all, I'm gonna heal you, I'm gonna give you everything. But first, I need you to do something for me." No. Only thing he wants you to do is he wants you to believe and trust in him. That's it. And that don't cost nothing. They don't cost anything. They don't take you nothing. And some people who don't believe and trust in him, a lot of people who don't believe and trust in God, he still provides them blessings. So I'm just saying to you, y'all need to do better, man. Y'all on my nerves with this nonsense. These churches need to stop this nonsense. Y'all are shysters, and y'all need to stop this. If you're gonna help people without dang on freaking putting all the provisions behind it. It's not supposed to be a condition behind you helping people. If you claim you're doing it for God in the name of God, then do it in the name of Jehovah. Do it in the name of Jesus, whoever you want to say you do it in the name of. Do it in the name of them, and then let it be like that. Don't ask, "Well, can you donate $25?" And I know churches are a business, but hunty, the dang on freaking word of God and the love of God, that's not a business. That's not a business. And how dare you make it one? How dare you make it one? That's why I don't mess with y'all in church anymore anyway. Shoot, y'all done made me. I believe in my God. He good to me. But you devils, You ain't taking me nowhere with you. So that's all I have to say about that today. I said it, and I meant it.